This story takes us back 1,570 years, when the Roman Empire was under attack by several barbarian tribes. Barbarians and Huns ravaged many Roman cities, leaving the residents desperate to escape. But with the Adriatic Sea on one side and the Tyrrhenian Sea on the other, their escape routes were blocked. The only option left was to flee to nearby islands in the sea, and so Venice was born. A city that stood strong despite being built on small islands that seemed too fragile to support any settlement. How did this happen? Let's explore. The first settlers on these islands had no proper shelter, just marshy ground that would sink under any weight. Many suggested returning to the shore, but that meant certain death, as the barbarians still roamed free. It was a dire situation. The islanders had no choice but to stay. One refugee, in his attempt to save himself, drove his boat's oar deep into the ground, only to find it solidified after a few feet. This gave them an idea, a foundation for their city. Near present-day Croatia, trees from nearby forests were chopped down. The trunks were hammered into the marshy islands, 5 meters deep, until they gripped the solid earth beneath. These trunks formed the base, and atop them, wooden planks were laid. This clever technique became the foundation of Venice. Over the years, this foundation proved to be strong enough to support the growing city. With no roads or land and limited fresh water, Venice flourished. But they needed more than just basic shelter. The city needed bridges. Initially, simple wooden bridges connected the islands, but they were unstable and often swayed, causing accidents. In 1310, after a devastating fire, a more permanent bridge was built. Eventually, the Rialto Bridge was constructed using 12,000 wooden piles and 10,000 tons of stone, a structure that endures to this day. Venice didn't have roads like other cities. Instead, the canals were the city's lifeblood. This unique structure made transporting goods quick and easy, setting Venice apart from the congested cities of its time. Venice's location was a key advantage. Situated on the Adriatic Sea, it was perfectly positioned for trade. Goods could travel easily between the Mediterranean and the Black Sea. Venice became the gateway for cargo shipments from Western Europe to Eastern Europe. As Venice grew wealthier, the population surged, but fresh water became scarce. Despite being surrounded by water, the salty seawater was undrinkable. So, the Venetians found a solution. Engineers dug deep pits on unused islands to collect rainwater. They added layers of stone and tiles, creating a natural filtration system. This allowed them to store and purify water for the growing population. Waste management was another challenge. In Venice, waste wasn't discarded in the streets. Instead, it was channeled into the canals. The rising tide twice a day helped clean the canals, keeping the city's infrastructure intact. The same system works today, showcasing the brilliance of Venetian engineering. But Venice is sinking. Every year, the city sinks by 1 to 2 millimeters, a natural process that continues. Despite this, Venice remains one of the most unique and enduring cities in the world. Venice is a testament to human ingenuity. Built upon marshy islands, with a foundation that still holds strong after over 1,000 years. A city that continues to defy the odds. Thank you for watching. If you learned something new today, let us know in the comments below.